Good morning. Welcome to another Tiny Desk Sermon. Thank you for joining me here this morning. It's the 1st of September. It's the 15th week after Pentecost. We are just plugging right along. We are looking at Isaiah here this morning. It's a few passages, few verses from the book of the prophet Isaiah, chapter 35. So Isaiah writes, "Say to those who have an anxious heart, be strong, fear not. Behold, your God will come with vengeance, with the recompense of God. He will come and save you. And the eyes of the blind shall be opened, and the ears of the deaf unstopped. Then shall the lame man leap like a deer, and the tongue of the mute sing for joy. For waters break forth in the wilderness, and streams in the desert. The burning sand shall become a pool, and the thirsty ground springs of water." And so here in this Old Testament lesson, we almost get to see a chance of a forecast or a predecessor of some of the miracles that we see in our gospel lessons. The healing of the mute, the giving of miraculous water, and the restoring of strength to the lame. And it's all because of God's might. That he sees his people in anguish. He sees them in these times of need. And what does he do? He comes in, I like how it says this, with a vengeance, with the recompense of God. It's God coming in and saving his people. Saving his people from the wages of their sin. Of course, ultimately it points back to Christ and the work that he does there on the cross. And that moment when hell is conquered and the forces of the devil are vanquished, it is the restoring of the cool water. The burning is no more, the sands are no more, the thirst, it is quenched by the living water. The living water that washed over us in our baptisms, the living water that flowed from his pierced side. Christ is the one who has come and saved us. He's the one who came and suffered God's wrath and vengeance so that we might be spared, that we might be restored, that we might be made whole and healed. Well, thank you all for joining me here this morning. I'm so glad that we could get together around these words of the prophet. I pray the Lord's blessings upon your week. We'll see you in worship on Sunday. Take care and God's bless. Bye-bye.